don't know how.
Listen.
I
the
know.
String trimmer.
He's objective.
The string trimmer is legit.
The string trimmer. Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah. The string trimmer and the hedge trimmer. Awesome.
Right.
Freaking awesome.
No.
No.
I think part of the thing is because they don't have a cone. I mean, you have. That's just not common engineering right there. If you cone it down to a more
concise
you'll
area.
get more.
Yeah.
More pressure, more.
I think what they're trying to do there is just get a wider surface area. Like if you look on the box, it says it pushes farther.
Dry leaves. I mean, we're talking like nooks and crannies. You want to blow shit out.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Any handheld blower, like if you're moving leaves, you're not going to use a handheld blower.
No.
You know.
See, my father, he has a little bit. He's retired. He goes out in the yard and goes out in the driveway and blows his shit off every other day because
Right.
it gets him out. You know what I mean? I have a corded one.
Right.
I don't want him to use the gas-powered ones. You know, he gets out there and just fusses.
Yeah. This is great for like grass clippings and stuff like that. You know, if you're in the Milwaukee platform, it's great for grass clippings and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I can even see it. It's great for like even if you're, you have your things outside your chop saw, you work out someone's house.
Yeah.
When you're done, blow
Absolutely.
it off.
I mean, it has 450 CFM, which is, you know what kills it? It's the miles per hour. 100 miles per hour, it just makes it look and feel like it's not doing much, you know? But yeah, you know.
It's all right. It'll go back.
I think if you're in the platform, it's awesome. But I wouldn't go out of the platform to get that blower.
Eric.
Eric, nice to meet you, buddy. Yeah, just we're doing a little live video here. Milwaukee Day event. We were just yapping about the blower here. You know, it is a great blower, no doubt. But like I was telling this gentleman, to go out of the platform to get it, you know, I just wouldn't really recommend it that way. But, you know, if you got grass clippings, anything, you know, like you said, you got stuff in your garage, you're just working with your miter saw, I mean, more than enough power. I mean, I have that Ridgid job site blower, 260 CFM, and it gets the job done. So this says like 450. But you know, if you want real power, let's take a look. There he is. Yep. Pick up my drill. Yeah, man. They got some good deals going on. What kind of deals we got going here today?
We actually just got the special buy fuel kit with the 5.0 and the 2.0 down to $299.
Oh wow.
M18 compact kits down to $169. The M12 fuel kits down to $169 from $229.
Now, is that just pretty much here today, right? It's not going on everywhere, or is it?
This is all depots.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So this is awesome, guys. So everything that you see here is going to be going on at your local Home Depot. Now, is it just for today?
This is going on for Springback Friday. So this is Home Depot Springback Friday.
All right. So this is their Springback Friday deal. So this is going to be going on for a little bit.
Yep. Till Sunday.
Till Sunday. So you got like 4 or 5 days to jump in on this. But yeah, they got some good stuff. Great tape measure. I got the DeWalt. I'm not a big fan of that one. I've been meaning to do a video on these tape measures and which ones I like, kind of don't like. You know, these Milwaukee ones are awesome. I have a couple different ones, but hopefully I'll get to doing that video. This is how much is this radio?
Right now it's on sale for $169.
Wow.
From $229.
Yep. All right. So this is one of their best radios.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, I have their job site speaker. This kind of takes it into a whole new direction because you got radio, you got Bluetooth. You know, this charges your batteries, something that the job site speaker doesn't do. So you can plug it in. $169 from $229. Again, it's going on till Sunday. You know, you got a little clock here, pretty cool. Got a place to put all your cords. That's awesome. So great speaker. Like I said, yeah, it's a charger. A lot of great gadget this thing can kind of pull off for you. You know, you got the radio, you got the Bluetooth. You know, you want to hook up, you know, one of your iPods, stuff like that. Real nice. I would actually love to get this radio. It's getting loud here, so if you can't hear me. So here's the blower. Like I said, I really do like it, but you know, I just don't see the 450 CFM out of this. You know, I gotta be honest. You know, the string trimmer and the hedge trimmer, awesome, no doubt. And I would recommend this if you're in the Milwaukee platform. Do they have the non-contact? Do you have the non-contact voltage testers?
In run, they should be in the
Okay. Yeah, they got them, buddy.
1997.
1997. But I don't know if it's part of their little thing here. Let me
It's not outside here. This is the surge hydraulic. I'm sure you know about it.
Yep. I got it coming in, I think, this week.
That's awesome. We actually have it out here.
I'll give you a charge.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Frankie, what's the sale price on the brushless drill and impact driver?
I don't necessarily need to know about it.
Brushless drill.
Brushless drill and impact?
Yeah. What's that, $349 still?
No, they have it for $349. The fuel kit's $349. Then they have the special buy with a 5.0 and a 2.0 on the impact for $299.
Oh my God! So you can get this for $299 with what?
One 5.0 and a 2.0.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only difference from the regular fuel kit.
All right. Yeah. All right. So if you're interested in the Milwaukee, you know, impact and drill driver kit, it's going to be $349 with two 5-amp-hour batteries and $299 with a 5 and with a 2. And like I said, I think that's a better deal, man. You know, with drills and impacts, I mean,
Actually,
you want to keep them light.
How much
You know,
how much is this tool right here? Just the impact tool.
By itself, just the M12 fuel impact driver.
Oh,
I think
it's inside bare tool.
Yeah.
I think it's like
$100?
maybe less.
So it's not worth it. Get stupid. Get stupid. And this is the highest impact torque one you have?
Yep. High torque.
All right, so yeah, so I like to keep them light. So I like having this 2.0 amp-hour battery with it. You know, you'd be clugging around a big 5-amp-hour battery with a drill or an impact. I mean, you know, it doesn't bother you, but sometimes it's good to have some of these lower, smaller batteries. But here's the hydraulic. I can't remember the price he said. I want to say. What's the hydraulic again?
Here it is.
So there it is.
So what it is, it's 50% quieter than a standard impact.
Okay.
Because it's not using a regular hammer and anvil. It's got the hydraulic on the inside.
Okay.
That also allows it to be 3 times less vibration.
Wow.
And so what it has is longer sustained torque. So a regular impact driver, here, let me get you. A regular impact driver that looks like this, they look very similar. This one's going to be a little bit more compact.
Right.
This one has up to 1,800 pounds of peak torque.
Right.
So what that does is when it's just going to hit and go down, hit and go down.
Right.
This one has sustained torque, so when it goes up to its 450 pounds
It's
of
gonna
torque,
stay there?
It's going to stay there.
Yep.
And just keep hitting at equal length. So
Right.
even
So
though
this is an impact driver. They say this isn't really even an impact driver.
it's because it's got so much technology on this. If
Yes.
you want to try them out, you can hear the difference.
Yeah.
Which one did I just buy?
Oh, you got the 12 volt.
No, I just bought one. Did I buy the Surge or I bought the...
Yes, the surge.
I bought one like this. What is this?
Let's see what else we got. We got some donuts here, man. Anybody? A big, nice day event. Remember, all these deals are going on at your local Home Depot until Sunday. So, you know, look at this. And let's just go over some of the stuff here. They got a bare tool here. They got the Sawzall, the fuel Sawzall. Got the ONE-KEY kit here with 2 5s. What else we got? Yep, right here we got the high torque, the Monster. I'm gonna try to see if I can find out if they're coming out with a new one of these. Oh, let's see what we got here. Do that, yeah. Let's take a look. So this is your Surge.
This is the Surge. So you can hear the difference here. I'll throw this.
No hammers.
And these are lag bolts, guys.
These are lag, yeah.
They're not screws. That looks like a 3/8 right there.
So you can hear the difference.
Oh wow!
How
You
crazy
hear
is
that? That's a big difference, guys. Here, listen again. Wow.
That's crazy.
Now let me hear this. Yeah, I got guys comment here. So you remember how loud that was. This is what the surge, and I'm gonna be having a review on this probably next week. Should be coming in hopefully one day this week. I mean, look at that. That is crazy.
And it still, as the regular fuel, it still has the four modes.
Torque settings.
1, 2, 3, and then a self-tapping screw mode. So it's the exact same, and it's actually even more compact.
It's actually smaller. Wow.
And
That's
right now at
awesome.
Home Depot, they have the kit with two 2.0 batteries, the charger, and the drill with a hard case for $249.
$249.
Or you can get the bare tool for $149.
Okay, so again, like I stress with you guys, get these combo kits, man. It's just, you save so much money. And you know, the way you guys lose batteries, break batteries,
Yeah, so the surge,
they get stolen, you know, I'm telling you, to spend an extra $100
$249.
and you're getting, you know, 2 5s. Now, let me try to show you the size difference here.
Or if, or if you already have the batteries, which sounds like you do.
Okay,
then
so
$149 for just the three.
Now you don't have a kit, right? Like the combo kit?
They
a little bit
actually have
shorter.
online the fuel kit,
Definitely a little bit shorter with the surge.
the hammer drill and the surge.
I got the Ridgid one also, the Ridgid Pulse. So that's what we're gonna try to do them one by one, and then we'll kind of do a little face off against the Ridgid. I'm sure this will spank it pretty good, but yeah. So
the Ridgid.
yeah, the
hydraulic
Pulse.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Pulse driver.
Yeah. Here's the nailer,
Well, it's got no nails.
but no nails in it.
Come on, guys.
I get a lot of questions. Maybe you can ask me.
Yeah.
Did they update this this nailer? Because a lot of people, you know, when it first came out, there was kind of
It was
issues
like
with it a
4
little
months
bit.
ago, 5 months
Right? Did they?
ago.
So I always get the comments on here.
I haven't gotten. I know.
Any-
I know the first shipment. Some guys were saying it was right out of the box. They fixed all that issues. I mean, I've had guys. I've seen probably hundreds of these go through the register.
Right.
And I would say the last 80, not one of them has an issue. It was right when it came out.
Right when it
they were
first
doing the
came
first
out.
promo where they dropped it down to $349. They were
Right.
having some guys having issues, but since then they've fixed it.
They
in the
fixed
factory.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was kind of an update.
But it's still the same generation.
Yeah. It was just probably something with, you know, the whole making of the tool, something probably.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, I get that question a lot if they kind of updated this, because there was a lot of issues in the beginning, and you know, now guys are saying, oh, it works great and everything. So they did fix there was a couple bugs in it. You know, they seem to be fixed. And like I said, I got this. I haven't gotten to the review yet, but I will get to it, guys, and we'll definitely see what's going on with it. But you know, the one thing I do like about it is, you know, people say this thing is heavy. I don't. Again, you know, if you're clanking on a 5 amp hour battery, you know, you're gonna feel a little bit of a weight difference. I mean, I don't know. I like to keep, you know, nailers are heavy as they are, and to, you know, you want to make them as lighter as you can. Throw one of these, you know, 2.0s on there, man, and you know, if you have 2 of them, switch them out. You know, these radios now have chargers on them. Put one in the charger. When this one goes dead, you got a fresh one. You know, but yeah, so this is great. We got a lot of good stuff going on here. Yeah, so here's your one-key tick. We talked about this. This is the 4-pack. This has been generating a lot of buzz, the tick.
I give them on my keys.
You got one? See, look at this. He's got one on his car key. Wow, that is a great freaking idea.
Yeah.
See, that's what's great. You always come up with these new ideas. That is a great idea.
So they have the single kit. Single tick is $29.97.
Right.
The 4-pack is $99.
Right.
And
I've seen a
then-
50-pack.
And then a 50-pack is $1,000, but those are only online. I've had a few guys buy those.
Really?
And they put it on everything they have. I had one guy. He has a roofing company.
Right.
And he put it on every single one of his ladders because he's seen his ladders
Yep.
were getting stolen.
Yep.
He said he saved 3 to 4 ladders in the last month.
Did you hear that? That's awesome. And you know what's great about it also is that, you know, this technology is kind of just starting out to a degree. You know, the whole Milwaukee Tick, you know, app, it's constantly doing updates, and you know, the more people that get these ticks, you know, it's just like having, you know, hotspots. The more hotspots, the better the technology is going to be. But that keychain thing is absolutely genius, because that's something, you know, you lose them in your house, pretty much. I mean, you guys got to know that. I mean, I lose my keys all the time. Now that you kind of have one, you know, put it on your keychain, and you know, the cat might have knocked it off the table and it's on the floor. It's underneath some magazines. you know, you put your tick on, and you know you could track it with that. All right, Dow, take it easy, man. Get back. Yeah. The factory, man. Well, hopefully you'll be doing that lawn care thing. Just doing that, you know. But I understand with the factory, you got the benefits and you got everything. I watch your videos, man. That's a great story. And you know, it's great. Hopefully, and you got to do what you like. You know, you might like doing the factory and doing lawn care part time, but if you want to do it full time, I wish you the best of luck. But yeah. So we talked about the Shockwave. The one that we had the other day was $14.97. So this is a different kit. Same $65 value. A 48-piece kit. This is the same one. This is, I think, the same one, man. Because you know what? I remember that adapter. See, I told you that was a good deal. So it went up $5. I hope all you guys that got it jumped on it, man. So here's the circular saw. I see a lot of people using that tick for tracking everything but tools. Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal.
Hey, I got a comment on here. It's pretty funny, actually. He goes, I've seen everybody using the tick for absolutely everything but tools.
Yeah. A lot of guys use it. It's really,
that is just ingenious.
Everything you could ever think of, you could put a tick on.
Yep.
It's really for everyone.
This guy says, like wives and husbands.
Yeah, it's on my wife's car for sure.
Oh, good. I'm gonna track her. I hope she takes off, to be honest with you. So we don't want to do that, right?
You have one on the truck.
This gentleman's buying a lot of good stuff here. What are you guys in construction? Yeah, that's awesome.
It's getting the high torque.
He's going 12 volt.
What would you
Oh, wow. I do. I know a lot of guys are getting that, man. And they're not that much money, right? Wow. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, he's showing me his panoramic camera he's got. That's some kick-ass stuff. But yeah, I got this kit too. Great. You're going to love this kit. It's awesome.
They also got the grease gun online.
Oh, they got the grease gun online?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That has some good response. And people who have that love it. Especially in my field with lawn care, where you got to grease, you know, the bearings, you got to grease the deck, you got to grease the height lift, the spindles. I mean, that's just awesome. But, all right, guys, so that's pretty much it, man. My man here let me know about it. Sean, my man. Sean, this guy's awesome, man.
Tool boss.
Tool boss, yeah. He told me what was going on today, and I really appreciate that.
Come out and check it out.
Come out.
All the tools if you haven't used them yet.
Yep. Seriously, go to your local Home Depot. It's just not, you might be in Minnesota and you see something that you like here, you know, they're going to have them at your store. So, you know, it's only till Sunday.
We're going.
So,
In the store.
there's grab bags. Oh, cool, man. Check this out.
And I'll grab your,
So they got little gift bags here, man. This is great. Got a t-shirt.
It's 11-in-1 screwdriver.
Oh, man.
It's a $15 screwdriver.
That is my man. I got I cannot wait to check this out. Use this, man. This is $15. 11-in-1.
Free.
Free.
Today only.
Today only.
Riverdale.
Yes.
Beautiful.
If you're in New Jersey, the Riverdale, New Jersey store. I don't know how many bags they're going to have left here, but you will get a $15 screwdriver here. All in one. So there's 11 bits in here. I'm sure you just press this. I got one hand here. I got glasses on. I can't even see this freaking thing.
Yeah, finally. I was about to...
How do you open this sucker? I got one hand.
Oh, you just pull it out.
Oh, it's a pull? Okay. Oh, wow. Look
And
at
then
that.
each side has, so there's two on each.
Two on each side.
Two
Plus
on each
these
side.
are hex drivers. Two on each side. Flip them around.
Oh, that's awesome.
Also got a wire stripper right here.
And a
Oh, you got a wire stripper built in. That's ingenious.
And a loophole right here for when you're doing electrical.
Wow.
Make loops with your...
You can make loops if you're in the electrician trade. Wow, that's awesome, dude. That is cool. Thank you guys.
No problem.
That is cool. So yeah, man. And you can use this, you know, take this out and put it in your drill or your drill driver and use it as an extra type of bit too. That's cool, man. Cool, cool, cool. And there, you guys are here to 3 today, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, guys. So
And the sun's starting to come out, so it's even nicer now.
yeah, you know, it was supposed to be like 70 today, I heard, and I'm waiting for the sun to come out, and it just hasn't done it yet. But yeah, man. So any comments or questions, you let me know. And you know what? Maybe I'm gonna raffle this shirt off because I got like 2 or 3 of them, and for you Milwaukee fans, maybe we'll do something fun. All right. At the end of this little live stream, you can guess the first Milwaukee tool I reviewed. All right. Not now. Don't tell me now. Tell me at the end, so I can kind of, because your comments on this live stream stuff, they pop up and then they disappear. So when the video ends, and I'll give it out today, it's got to tell me the first Milwaukee tool. XXL. Hey man, if you win, I'll make it happen. All right, Frankie. All the Home Depots are doing this promotion. I don't think you're gonna get this free 11-in-1 screwdriver there and a beautiful T-shirt, but you will get these prices.
Tomorrow, if anyone's around New Jersey, we're doing a big event in Totowa.
Oh, Totowa, New Jersey tomorrow.
At Totowa Home Depot, there's going to be a big event like this tomorrow.
Don't wait till tomorrow. Come in today. Totowa's gonna be. It's gonna be raining.
Yeah,
not
hook these guys up today, man.
Riverdale, New Jersey.
Riverdale.
Don't listen to this guy. He's only my boss. He's not the
And he's
tool
probably
boss.
gonna be in Totowa too.
I'll be in Totowa. If you're looking at this smiling face, I'll be there.
Yep. Yeah, Jerry. All the Home Depots.
Don't go to Totowa.
M18 Impact. What's your question, Alex, about it?
Yeah, so it's 11.
So I'll try to answer some of your questions here. Just let them roll before I take off here. But they need to come to Howell, Michigan. Yeah, Jerry. Like I said, they're not going to have one of these events there, but I'm sure you can. Every store has like a Milwaukee rep or a TTI rep where you can kind of talk to them and maybe ask, you know, when they're, because I'm sure every Home Depot does an event like this to a degree. They might not do them as often, but they probably do them. But you know,
high torque wrench impact.
these prices are going to be pretty much at every depot until Sunday. So I'll go over the prices again, just so you might, if you do want to head to your store, you can kind of see what's going on. Fuel saw, M18 fuel sawzall with 1-key, $249. Now, does this come with the battery, this sawzall? That's the bare tool.
That's the 1-key sawzall.
Yeah, it's the 1-key, so $249. And I'm sure you can get I've seen this kit with a 9-amp-hour battery.
Well, they have it just like right here.
Like the circular,
Like the circular saw
with the 9-amp-hour battery.
Yep, it's right here.
Yeah.
Right, where is the circular saw?
It's
kit?
in there. It's inside.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's the 7.25 circ saw with the 9.0 battery and the rapid charger. So if you were to add it all up together, there you go.
this bad boy right here.
Oh, look at this monster. That's what we're talking about.
So
Yeah.
That thing's killer.
If you were to buy everything separate, it'd be over $500.
Yeah, and I talked about this kit a couple times. I mean,
That's been a huge seller.
yeah. I mean, to get a 9-amp-hour battery and the charger alone, you're looking at like $199. Did it drop to $179?
The battery's $169. The charger's $80.
Isn't there like a kit
the
though?
kit is $200.
Oh yeah, so you're pretty much paying $49 for the best circular saw on the market. You know, at least 18-volt wise. You know, that flex volt people seem to really like, but who knows? I haven't really played with it too much yet, so I can't tell you. I played with this one.
You played with the Surge yet, right?
Yeah,
we did it here. I'm supposed to be getting it this week.
Oh, you haven't had the Surge yet?
No.
Oh, man. But you did get the mid-torque.
Yeah, I got the mid-torque. Oh, that thing's the best.
Your daughter, she's great,
Oh
man.
yeah,
She was like, it is kind of heavy, but...
yeah, for her. Yeah, I should let her pick up the high torque. She'll be like, whoa.
I just started, and I was like, this girl knows more about tools than I do, man.
Yeah, she loves it, man. And it's funny, my son wants nothing to do with it, and my daughter, You get something new.
And
Something comes
she's
in
got
the mail.
some presentational skills too. She's like, all right, here we have.
Yeah, tool bug. That's what we're calling
Tool
them.
bug, right.
Tool bug. Yeah. So, awesome. So yeah, again, Riverdale, New Jersey, Total in New Jersey. If you're in the area, they're going to be here at 3 o'clock today. Check them out. You know, it's worth the trip just to come. You know, hopefully they'll have some of these 11-in-1 screwdrivers left, but I can't guarantee you that. But the prices will be here. See, these questions keep popping up and then they disappear. But yeah, and check out my man Sean.
Sean,
He's on Instagram. What's your? You want?
Sean Benjamin Perry. It's a little long, but it's my name. S-E-A-N Benjamin Perry.
I'll put the link underneath.
If you're at all interested in work boots and boots, as well as tools, check me out.
See that? Everybody has their own. Yep. Milwaukee needs a rolling toolbox.
Oh, we got one.
Oh, you got it?
We got the best rolling toolbox. He's about to show it to you.
Oh.
It's a big reveal.
Dude, what a great. Here it is. I didn't even know this was out. My God. Is this for sale yet?
Yes, sir. Right now.
When did it come out?
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
$200.
What a great intro
into it. Oh, they're all right in hearts. Yes.
Oh, it's the best. Aluminum wheels, 6-inch wheels. You can put 250 pounds on the hard top. Plus, these are interchangeable with all other. You got over 64 pockets. I mean, it's big enough for everything.
Oh my God.
Plus the aluminum handle.
You got aluminum handle and aluminum wheels.
Of any rolling box.
Yeah.
What was that?
The strongest
Strongest
handle.
box.
Yeah, they really didn't spare any expense on that. This actually goes completely down, which makes it really convenient.
Wow. And look what they're storing in here, guys, because this is kind of what you're going to be putting in here, you guys that are going to be using
I'm not
this.
taking full advantage of it yet, but I mean...
This is yours, Sean?
Yeah, this is my marketing stuff.
Got some double-sided tape in there. He's got a little bit set in there, and look at all the stuff. And then you got all these pockets in here, you know, for your screwdrivers and
Yeah, 64 pockets
pliers.
overall.
64 pockets overall. Aluminum handle and aluminum wheels.
If you got any laptop or a little tablet, they got a padded case right
Look
here,
at that.
insulated.
You got an insulated padded case for your, you know,
tablets.
real important tablets, your real important electronics, so they don't get crushed or, you know, beaten up. Great, great. You know what, guys? I didn't even know this was out, to be honest with you. I've been so busy and stuff.
There's a small tech bag for about half the price of this. It's not a rolling bag, but it's
A tech bag?
Tech bag.
Oh, a tech bag.
Yeah, so for your
All right, he's gonna go grab the
sensitive
tech bag.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, they're liking this. Yeah, this is great. You got some stuff over here. You got a grip here, a handle, in case you want to lift it up that way. This is a really hard plastic. You got some holes here for some beer or some soda pop. You know, wow. And this is $199?
$199, yeah. But roll that around. What's so nice about it is how smooth the wheels are.
Oh my God.
The axle goes all the way through. It's not like just a wheel and a wheel.
Yes.
It's a really smooth bag.
You have the backpack. Yeah, the backpack rocks. This is very similar, like, to the backpack material-wise.
The backpack is awesome. It's hard to keep them in stock, but I think we have one left here.
Really?
Yeah, the backpack's just a beast. You know.
Let me tell you, honestly, guys, you know, you guys who are into the DeWalt Tough system, and I really do love that system, I'm not going to lie, but when you roll this compared to the DeWalt Tough system, oh my God, this is so smooth. And it holds, what, 250 pounds?
250 pounds. Here's the job site tech bag.
And this is the job site tech bag. Wow.
So you can put it down and open it up.
Yeah, let's put it on top here. So you can get both of these, and you kind of got a little place for it here. Now, how much is this retail for?
$99.
So this is $99. This is $199. So for $300, I mean, you can get both of these. And
if you've got expensive equipment, high-tech equipment, $100, and you can be assured that you're protecting your stuff. So
exactly.
it's a small investment.
That's what it's really about. You know, you might invest, you know, some money to protect your expensive, you know, not only tools, but, you know, laptops, computers, tablets. A lot of you guys bring them. You know, you got to do estimates, you got to do measurements, and, you know, stuff like that, billing, invoices, and, you know, get the protection out of these for 99 bucks. It's awesome. What do you got? You got a zip up here. You got some more spots for some tools down here. Oh, this thing's pretty big. And you got to remember, it really stretches out. Yeah. Can you stack them?
So just like
Yeah, I mean, it's not a stackable case. I mean, but you could put some stuff. That's a real good question that I would like to see, and that's a great question too, Alex. Hey, Sean, what's the warranty? Does this have a lifetime warranty?
Yeah. Do you know anything about warranty on this?
Limited lifetime.
Limited lifetime. Yep, you do get the limited lifetime. Yep, and right here it is. And are they coming out with a stackable?
So this should be able to interface with some stacking systems.
Okay. Just Milwaukee hasn't come out.
You know Milwaukee's coming out with everything. You
Exactly.
Can think of. It's just in due time.
Everything's in due time. You know Milwaukee, they never want to be in second place. Somebody comes out with something, they kind of want to come out with something that's better. So, right now, he says it does stack with some different stackable storage cases and stuff and boxes, but Milwaukee itself doesn't have anything yet. But like he said, it's just a matter of time. I'm sure they'll have something that can kind of, because they don't design this not to advance it, I would think. So don't be surprised. But the one thing to really get out of this is, that I just noticed right off the bat is how smooth the wheels are. It's just, oh my God. I got a lot of guys that have been waiting for the stack. They don't,
Yeah, I know I need to get a little bit more info on it.
Yeah, this is pretty much brand new, guys. This came out a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. So, and I've seen, if you guys on Instagram,
yeah,
people have done so much.
I don't know. This stacks. This might be an L for me.
That's their biggest one, isn't it? Don't they have a? Does it slide into that spot?
I think it.
Maybe these clicks right here. Does it have anything to do with these?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Maybe it goes the other way.
Too narrow.
Like that. Yeah, maybe. Looks like it lines up.
It does line up.
Look at all the stuff he's got here. This is what you can think about this. You ever see the guys on Instagram who get the the inserts?
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. You get those bare tools and you just get one of these and you get. What's that company called?
Yeah, Kaizen. The Kaizen inserts.
Yeah, those things are great.
Oh, they're awesome.
And they do it for
outside for you then?
Yeah, I'll put it.
Right on top of the toolbar. It looks like
That's the
Lower
box.
box.
How's the outdoor power equipment going? It's selling really good?
Well, yeah. We just got it in like last week, and we're selling a good.
You're selling a good
People
amount.
are really, it's the trimmer, right?
Yeah, the trimmer's awesome, and the hedge trimmer's awesome. And this is awesome, guys. I don't want you to. If you're in the platform and you want a blower for light leaves trimming, there's no reason to go get a different platform. To go into a different platform and get the Ego or the DeWalt, because it does the job. It's just if you're not into any platform and you're kind of looking for a blower, it's not bad, but
I think for job site cleanup, that's basically your tool.
Exactly for job site, right? Using a miter saw in your garage, and like I said, you want to blow it out. I use that Ridgid job site. It only has 260.
That's
and
wet dry vac too.
What's that?
That one's wet dry too. The new Ridgid job site?
No, I have the older one.
Oh, okay.
It's a blower.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about the vacuum.
Yeah.
I did a review on that one. I didn't like it at all. I crushed it. It's to use it on the floor with like the roll, like the hardwood floor. Mm-hmm. The hole, it gets caught. The hole's this big, like even smaller than that. It gets clogged up. If you use it just as a dust buster, like I said in the video, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It'll suck up anything. But once you put those attachments on it, I didn't really like it that much.
Well,
but
they'll have to fix that then. So
yeah,
that's why you do the reviews.
Their portable shop vac. That's the most powerful. That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
That thing is the bomb. I love the Milwaukee one too, though. It's just I love the way it's set up. I use it to cut wood on. It's kind of like a toolbox. It looks like I stand on it. To get shit, and you can't really do that with the Ridgid. You can't stand on that one, and so all right, I'm starting to blab here, but
Have you seen the new drywall tool?
and this is no, I haven't done it. Let's check out the new drywall screw gun here.
So what this has is the auto start. So usually when you guys are using the electric ones, you guys leave it running. So you can hold it from up here and just zoom away.
Wow.
So what Milwaukee did was they created the auto start so you can lock the trigger in, place a drywall screw right on it, and I'll go right through the top.
Wow.
It's actually faster than corded. Most corded units are 4,000 RPM. This one's 4,400.
Wow.
And because you're conserving battery, you get, on a 5.0 battery, 64 sheets of drywall in one charge.
64 sheets of drywall.
So the kit at Home Depot is $229, and it comes with two 2.0 batteries. And on those, you get about 26 sheets of drywall in each one.
26, yeah.
So
See, again, a perfect example where, you know, the 5 amp hour battery is awesome, you know, but to use it, you get two 2 amp hour batteries. If you have both of them charged, you're getting over 5,000, you know, sheets of sheets
About
of
50, yeah.
about 50.
Yeah.
Oh, you said
Drywall,
64.
drywall,
Yeah, 50 sheets of yeah. I get confused here. I got so many numbers.
Yeah.
50, you know, sheets of drywall. You could do with two 2 amp hour batteries.
And,
I mean,
and while one's charged, you just use the other one.
exactly. And you know, you're gonna cut the weight down. I mean, it's not heavy at all, even with the 5. Wow. What's the weight of this? This thing's light.
It's really light. And the best part is when you're using it,
Oh my
you really
God.
hold it from up here. So that's where it makes it ergonomic.
Wow.
Because that's how guys are using drywall screw
Yes.
guns. They don't have to be down here, and that's when it comes top heavy.
Right,
When
right.
you're holding it right here, that's when it's really nice.
That is freaking amazing.
And they're
guys.
coming out with the collated,
Magazine.
the collated magazine in a couple months.
Wow. So you can hook that right up to
Yeah.
this.
Auto
and so
start.
then you don't have to.
Oh,
I
dude.
mean, it's all the feet.
If
right?
you're wow, I'm blown away because I cannot believe how light this thing is, guys. It is really, and it's got the auto start feature, and it's doing 4,400 RPMs. Like you said, most corded models, drywall guns, they're doing like 4,000, 3,800. So I mean, that's where the technology's going. It's actually starting to, you know, faster than corded, guys. I mean, my God, this thing is so light. And this is with a 5 on it, so I can only imagine with a 2. Do you got any weight specs on this offhand? I
Off
just,
the top of my head, I'm not sure.
people loved it, yeah. I would probably say with a 5 amp hour battery, 5 pounds at the most. Maybe even less, maybe 4.5.
Let's put the 2 on it.
Let's put the
This
2.
is how it comes out of the box. I mean, when you're
Wow.
holding it right there, you don't even feel it.
Oh my God. This is sick. Guys, if you're into drywall, if that's your trade, man, check this out. This will honestly make your job so much easier, because I know a lot of guys are still using corded with, you know, these drywall guns to a degree. There really isn't too many out. I know DeWalt has one.
DeWalt has one, but they don't have the auto start feature, so it's always running.
Right.
That's what drains the battery.
Did you hear that? So DeWalt doesn't have the auto start feature, so it's constantly running. This shuts right off, preserves battery. That's awesome. Wow, that's awesome. Like that. Cool. Thanks for showing
Yeah,
that.
3.4 pounds. on
Very
the
cool.
weight. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, 3.4 pounds. So you add maybe a pound is a 5 amp hour battery. Like I said, 4.5 pounds at the most. So you're looking at 4 pounds with a 2.0 on it. How powerful is the blower? The blower has 100 mile per hour wind speed, blow speed, and 450 CFM. You know, plenty of power for, you know, pretty much anything you're going to do. You know, I get a lot of questions with like the lives and with leaves and stuff. You're not really using a handheld to move a lot of leaves, and if you are, you know, Milwaukee tools have been garbage lately. That's not cool. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard that too much. I have heard there were some issues with, like I said, the nail gun, and there was another one that I think there might have been. But you know, all the companies have that, guys. You know, even Makita, even Bosch, even DeWalt. You know, DeWalt yeah. Flores likes DeWalt. I expect that from you. Milwaukee's been going. And let me see. How do you find out when Milwaukee is coming to you? Yeah, Andy. Like I said, these deals are at your Home Depot, but this is like a Milwaukee Day event that these two guys are running. But
You can make it here before 3.
yeah, where are you, Andy? Where are you located? You could take the plane. Take
Yeah.
you could take the red eye right to Newark Airport. You can make it by 3, Andy. You know you can do it.
If somebody named Andy mentions the tool box, I'm gonna give him a 5.0 amp hour battery for free.
Wow, did you hear that?
Come on, Andy.
Andy, if you
What's
come
a plane
in,
ticket
you're gonna-
cost? How much does a 5 amp hour battery cost? This is the deal of a lifetime. And you can see beautiful Riverdale, New Jersey. Look at that. Look at that.
look at this view, guys.
Look at those
Everybody
mountains.
bashes New Jersey, but let me
Yeah,
tell you, you're not going to get this
beautiful
view
town.
from too many Home Depots. No doubt. How much is the drywall gun again? I got a question.
$229 for the kit.
$229 for the kit.
They don't have a bare tool in the store.
So the guy Flores, he doesn't, you know, he's not a big fan of Milwaukee, but he does have this drywall gun, and he does like it.
Okay.
I have the drywall gun from Milwaukee. It is a good tool. Oh, Andy, you're in Texas? I think you can make it, man.
You can make it
I know
there.
people in Texas. I can call them.
Yep.
Where in Texas?
Where in Texas
I
are
know
you
people
from,
in
Andy?
Houston.
And the collated attachment is $100. Yep. How much is the surge kit again? This guy Matt wants it.
$249.
$249 for the surge kit.
Two 2.0 batteries, the surge, and a hard case.
Yep.
And the-
And you get the hard
And
case,
charger.
2.0. You get the regular dual charger, not the rapid charger. They're not putting them in kits.
regular dual charge.
Yeah, the regular dual charger.
150 bare tool.
Toolaholic. Yeah, absolutely. On Instagram, I absolutely follow him.
Toolaholics, cool.
Damn, I wish I wasn't deployed. Oh, he's with the military in Texas. When I come back home to PA, I will take you up on that.
There you go.
Where in
PA.
Where he's got
I got stores in PA too.
he's got stores in PA too. You might be getting a 5 amp hour battery. You made
It
some
only
friends.
works at Riverdale, New Jersey.
But you got to come to Riverdale
You
from
can take it up
PA.
with this guy if
Yeah.
you're in
Yeah, this
PA.
is the boss man right here. He's the head honcho, so you got to clear it with him. He's writing. Yeah, so like I said, the surge, you get two 2.0s, 50% quieter. And again, you know,
Third of the vibration.
third of the vibration. He even bashed Milwaukee's cordless miter saw. What's
Who?
your favorite Milwaukee tools? He said Toolaholic was bashing. Yeah, I mean,
saw
I
that.
do it
It
too.
wasn't
I'm
a
not
bash.
a great fan of this blower.
They did head to head with the DeWalt. That's what Toolaholic did. They did the DeWalt 60 volt. The DeWalt 60 volt did 221 cuts on 2 batteries. We did 196 on 1 battery. So sure, theirs takes 2 batteries at a time, and you can get 30 more cuts. Ours takes 1 battery, and you can get pretty close.
Yeah.
And when you buy right now, you get 2 batteries if you buy at the Riverdale Home Depot.
Yeah, if you buy it, yeah.
What kind of deal is that?
You know, and you got to remember too, you know, they're using 18 volt batteries, and you know they're using the flex volt, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you know,
It's apples and oranges.
it's apples and oranges. You know, I even said it with the Ego. I did the Ego
that's a
review.
56.
You got a 56 volt. I mean, it's that thing is a bomb.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's
Plus
a
it has
newer
the
one
turbo.
out.
The turbo's really nice.
Oh yeah, but you know, you're only going to get 10 minutes of runtime, even with a 2.5 amp hour battery. You're getting like 8 to 10 minutes on turbo. So you know,
One thing on that miter saw is what Milwaukee has is the portability. And when you're going with a battery-powered miter saw, that's what you want. So it's smaller, it's lighter, and it's going to rip just as fast. But you got that portability. It's really, what is it, 35, 45 pounds? 45 pounds.
45 pounds. Andy's from York, Pennsylvania,
Okay.
so he knows the guys there. Flora's got a question there. Flores, it popped away there. Just tap something so I can see what that last one was. Unless there's a button I can hit here. I don't know. Is there a button? Oh, D. Yeah. I want to see. Yeah, I got the Ridgid Stealth. I've had that for like a month.
Stealth
The
Force.
Stealth Force
Nice.
versus the Milwaukee Surge. Yeah, I mean,
What do you think about the Stealth versus the Surge? What does he say?
he wants to see a comparison. I do
Oh,
the whole
I don't
Friday
have-
night.
I actually have one in my truck. Maybe
He's got one in his
I
truck.
can grab it if you want
So
to
with
check.
the Stealth Force, the one big difference.
Why don't we do it live? We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. All right, we're gonna see a little Friday night
A little
showdown.
CTI showdown here.
Yeah, you know what? He says the Stealth Force has more torque.
So
Rigid.
But also, if you look at the Stealth Force, not knocking it because I work for the company.
Right.
It's just a little larger.
It's a little bit, yeah.
This is going to be more compact. It's
More
about
compact.
2 pounds lighter than the.
And you know, TTI makes some certain tools for Ridgid. Pretty much all the power tools.
All power tools, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, he's not gonna play. You know, but I'll be honest with you, Ridgid's torque numbers, they say one thing, and I've had totally different experiences with them. You know, I have their Gen 5X Impact. They're brushed.
Yeah.
It says 2,000 inch pounds of torque. It couldn't take the lug nuts off my truck. I used the Makita and the Milwaukee brushed, took them right off. So, you know, and I've been
Also,
a lot
you
of,
gotta see the price point.
and the price point. Yeah, you know, I love Ridgid's accessory tools.
Okay.
When I always say when it comes to their drills, their impacts, I just don't like them. They're not. I don't like. I love. Yeah, exactly. You know, I love, like I said, their job site blower. I love their sander, their orbital sander. Some of their lights are great values. You know, that new thing looks awesome. The air compressor.
Oh, the brushless air compressor.
Yeah,
we
that
have
thing.
that in store.
They have it in the store. What's that? $249
I'm not sure.
or $290? Yeah, they got the Ridgid air. They should be in your local store.
Battery powered compressor.
Battery powered compressor. I love this radio. I've never gotten my. And this is rated for like water and dust.
IP45.
Yeah, IP45 rated. So just kind of like the job site radio. That job site radio is awesome.
Yeah.
I have it in my living room.
Really?
Oh
The new
yeah,
one?
the new one.
Right
Yeah,
there.
the new. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yep. Like I said, you guys watch me. Ridgid has the best warranty. Yeah. Why don't you explain the warranty? I'm sorry.
The lifetime service
Yeah,
warranty?
because people think.
So you have 90 days to register it from Home Depot. So what you do is you get the tool, you go on Ridgid.com, make a new account, and then you take a picture of Home Depot receipt, and you have within 90 days of purchasing it from the Home Depot to register it. And what that entails is free parts, free service, free batteries for life. The one thing is you can't come back to the Home Depot and do it. You just send it straight to Ridgid, and they'll replace it. That's
Yep.
it.
And that's
Easy as
it. And like if you bust it, if you drop it off the roof and it bust, is that covered under the warranty?
Yeah.
Okay. So there it is, straight from TTI, guys.
They're backing their tools.
They back their stuff. I know a couple people have been saying, you know, they tried to do this and they wouldn't cover it. You know.
From my end, from my experiences, they've covered everything.
Yep. Yes, floors. I love that 7.25 inch miter saw from Ridgid. It's
Hey Ryan, what's up?
unbelievable. That's the only miter saw I use now, Flores. I don't even use, unless I'm cutting, you know, 4x4s, I'm using that, you know, Ridgid 7.25 inch miter saw, no doubt, no doubt. Okay, good to know that. Yeah, so it's great. We're getting some answers here for you guys, strictly from the guys that work for the company. Again, Ridgid is an affiliate of, you know, Milwaukee, Ryobi, TTI. Yep. Yeah. I like I said, I like Ridgid's accessory stuff very, 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 very much. I just don't like their drills and their impacts. They're a little bit big, a little bit heavy. You know, I mean, look how small these Milwaukees are. I love Makita impacts too.
Really?
So, yeah, I've been on here an hour. Oh my God. It's Milwaukee Day event, guys. Now I'm selling stuff for him. Yeah, Milwaukee Day event. Some great deals. He'll be able to tell you. He's on an important phone call. Oh, what do we got? Ask them if Ridgid is coming out with a 10-inch.
Manhattan. Nice to meet you.
All right, here we go.
I gotta get make it fair.
Show them the size comparison first. See, this is what I want to show you.
Jeff emailed someone.
Can you just?
Sorry.
No, that's cool. Yeah, check this out. So, not only is it longer, but you can see it's just so much wider. It's not a bad tool. It's awesome, and you know there's a different price point on it. Obviously.
Let me do apples to apples here.
All right, we're gonna do apples to apples. We're gonna put a 2 amp
battery.
hour. So, you know, this is with two 2 amp hour batteries. I'm gonna try to line them up here to the best of my ability. So that is pretty much. Here, let me just. All right, so that's what we're looking at from up top, guys. So it's the big. It's not a small difference. It's a pretty big difference, guys. And not only in length here, in width. I mean, it's just a lot thicker, and I'm sure the weight.
What is the tracking system for really heavy? You can put them on your tools.
Yeah, the weight is, you know, you got to say at least a half a pound heavier. Will Milwaukee be coming out? Do you know if Ridgid's coming out with a 10-inch miter saw? They got that 7.25 is awesome. I'm getting a lot of questions on that. How awesome it is. Let my man do his thing.
We're coming out with a 10-inch miter saw for Ridgid.
Is Ridgid coming out with one? Do you have
They
any?
have the dual level 10-inch.
No, cordless.
Oh, cordless? I'm not sure of that.
Yeah, sure.
I know
Yeah.
Ridgid is coming out with like Bluetooth batteries.
Yes, like I said, I told you they're coming out with Bluetooth batteries. I commented on that a while ago. They were supposed to be out. They were supposed to be out by now. I heard.
9.07, they're just working it to people.
Yeah,
That's like on.
yeah. If you guys haven't been watching, do they have the impact, a 3/8 impact wrench? Yeah, they got them in your Home Depot. I don't know if they're running any kind of deal on it. The fuel, yeah, they got them in your local store. I don't know if they're running any deals with it.
No, it's 159.
159 bare tool. That's what I'm saying. The mid torque is, I think, 189 for an extra $30. You're doubling your torque. But anyway, yeah, if you guys haven't been what's the range of the Bluetooth?
100 feet.
It's 100 feet. This is the range of their Bluetooth.
The tick?
For the tick, yeah. And for the ONE-KEY tools, is it 100 feet?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And like I said, they're always updating the app. I mean, is it possible that the technology...
It's gonna get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get even better. It's gonna, as the network gets better, it's gonna get even faster with the pings.
Yep, with the pings.
And yeah, it's a new
I
technology.
call them hotspots because that's the more people that have the tick, you know, the more hotspots you have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
And you got to think, you know, where are these tools going to be? They're going to be on the job site if they get stolen.
Yes.
You know, who on the job site's going to have?
Yeah.
That's where the ONE-KEY app's going to be, and that's
Yep.
where you're going to find your tools.
Yep. And you know what? It's also deterrent because once they know it has the ONE-KEY on it, they're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
I say though, keep it conspicuous because then
Right.
they can't take it off and throw it. So
Oh, tick wise, yeah.
the
But even
tick-wise.
like the one that's built
Oh,
into the tool.
Yeah, if it's on your tool, then forget
Once
about
they
it.
see the ONE-KEY
Because
on
you
the,
can remotely shut your tool off, and they're not going to be able to use it.
Exactly.
You know, who's
Yep.
going to want to steal that?
see, this is the best deterrent ever. If Milwaukee ever came out with stickers that look like this and they can just throw it on their regular impact, you know, I'm obviously joking, but I mean, this is the anti. Just having this, it pretty much. Oh, I'm not fucking with this. Excuse my language. I'm not messing with that. But yeah, if you like I said, if you're not following real quick before he sets this up, you know, the Ridgid batteries are supposed to be kind of out by now. They're going to be Bluetooth batteries. Like I said, months and months back in December. I believe Ryobi's also coming out with 9.0s. Ryobi is?
Same batteries, just high demand batteries.
Are they going to still be that torpedo type?
The same, it'll fit into every tool, even the blue tools.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's just a high demand.
It's going to be a high demand.
Yeah, because
Wow.
they're coming out with a new line of brushless. Right now they have the brushless belt sander, they have the brushless hammer drill, and they also came out with the dry powder. They're coming out with new tools. A
Yeah,
lot.
they're big, and I tell people all the time. I go to job sites all the time. You know, my father-in-law owns a huge company, and Ryobi is on the job site
It's
more
a lot
than
more.
anyone combined.
Yeah, the slogan's pro features, affordable prices. So guys love that price point.
Yep, it's you know, sad to say, guys, it's really all about price when it comes to anything. It
And
really
when it
does.
comes with Ryobi, you don't really need the ONE-KEY tracking because if someone steals it, you just buy it again.
Exactly, and that's
And also that would drive the price way up, and that's not the point of Ryobi. Ryobi's for the homeowner, for the
Right.
DIY, but they also have those features that are able to go onto the job.
right, perfectly said, right there. All right, so my man Sean is kind of setting this up here.
Oh, wrong one.
He's been watching Friday night showdown.
Let me do two. So we're not gonna do it side by side because you want to see what really the comparison is how quiet they are. So
Yeah, first we'll see. You can test how the quietness of both of them, and then you'll.
All right. So this is your surge.
It's so powerful.
Yeah.
It busted the lag bolt. That is power. All right, so you heard that. Now we're gonna do.
You grab another bolt here. Now.
10.0 batteries. This came out with the 9. People want the 10 already. All right, here.
Oh. So it's still quiet. If you don't like that high-pitched noise, get the surge. If you like a high-pitched squeal, get this guy.
All right,
They're
so
both gonna have more than enough power.
Yeah.
For a bolt.
both plenty of power, and I think the Ridgid is rated at a little bit higher torque.
Yeah.
Now side by side, I don't have another 7/16 on me, but we can do a 7/16.
Let me tell you, that Ridgid surprised me how quiet that was.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was-
that was the first hydraulic impact on the market.
Yep, it was. Ryobi has one out too now, right?
Yeah, they have a pulse driver.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the Pulse. This is the Surge, and we got the Stealth.
Someone gets the great job of naming all these tools.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
saying
they sound
someone
like
said
Power
Makita
Rangers.
was the first with the hydraulic.
Really.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had a hydraulic, to be honest with you. All right, so now we are going.
I'm gonna get it started. Cause there we go, and then I'll get this one started. These are different bolts.
Yeah, these look like they're a little bit thicker.
Well, which one should I handicap? This isn't a good side by side.
Well, one that has.
All right,
here we go.
Do a test here.
All right,
I think
when I count
I think the Ridge is gonna win.
Really?
You do?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
Because he's better.
I will count to 3, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it live.
We do it live.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that.
Did you know that it was gonna work? Was it my setting? Was that?
Would you have it in 3?
I had it on 3.
3 too. I knew it was
Okay.
gonna win.
Oh.
It's just a bigger tool.
But this
Yeah.
is still quiet. Now, I feel like this is a little bit cleaner though. That's hot.
Yeah.
So what they did was when they tried to take this and just scrunch it down.
Right.
Obviously, it's not the same people working on the tool,
Right.
but what they did, they dissected this tool. And if you actually take this apart, there's really expensive gears inside.
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah, it's not like Ridgid cheaped on this one. So
Yeah.
they're not making two. This goes for $179 at your Home Depot for 2
Right.
batteries, the charger, and you get the lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
Ridgid's not making too much money on this.
Yeah, and you hear that? That's the great thing about this, the price point. You know, with Ridgid, you really get that value. You know, you're getting the two amp hour batteries, and charger obviously with this Impact or Stealth Sports,
Where's that 200?
and 179, and with the Milwaukee.
Bare
it's-
Tool 150.
Bare Tool is just 150.
And
But
it's a really nice tool to use. On your
yeah,
hand.
and you got to remember the comfortability is different. Everyone, and it's not just this Flores guy. All they care about is what is stronger, what's powerful. You really can't judge tools 100% on which tool has more power. Yes, speed. You want to, but these tools, they come down to like
And
milliseconds.
Those were big bolts. If when you talk about like screwing in.
Yeah, when you do, and these are lag bolts. They're not, split screws. If you do a screw, I'm sure it would definitely,
same.
it would probably be the same. But the big thing is like when I started is the size difference is pretty noticeable. But yeah, the Ridgid's good, man. Ridgid is no joke, and I would probably say the most up-and-coming brand out right now is Ridgid. Ridgid 3 years ago, was like in the same realms of Ryobi to a degree, and Ryobi makes some good stuff, but Ridgid is just exploding really onto the whole market. So,
And they have that edge with the. I'm a Milwaukee guy, but Ridgid has that edge with the lifetime service agreement, which
Right.
you just can't beat.
you can't beat it.
I mean,
I don't know how-
5-year warranty on the tool is pretty good.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
For if you're building, if you're
And you got to remember too, guys. I mean, this is my big question with the Ridgid stuff is I don't know. Once you buy a tool, you never have to buy another Impact again. Like, how are they going to make money down the road with a lot of this stuff if they just keep replacing?
The big thing is people don't register the tool. So if you forget to register the tool, that doesn't mean there's no warranty. There's still a 3-year warranty.
Right.
A lot of guys come into Home Depot, they get it, they buy it, they rip it out of the box.
They chuck the
start
box,
using it,
yep.
And then they come in 5 years later and they're like, oh, I thought I had a lifetime warranty. It's all about registering it right when you get out of the box. So whenever I'm in the store, whenever someone's in the store, we're making sure you guys are registering so you take full advantage of what Ridgid's offering.
Yep, and that's the one thing I always talk about too. You gotta register these products, guys. Certain brands, you just have to bring it in, and they can go right off the serial number when it was made, and blah blah blah. I believe with Milwaukee, you gotta have the receipt also.
So with Milwaukee, there's a date code right here.
All right, so you don't need no receipt anymore.
No receipt. So I don't know
Okay.
if you can get it on
Yeah,
the camera.
they got it.
So you can see H16AD.
Focus. Yeah, right there.
So
That's it.
it'll say, so right after the D, it'll have 4 numbers. It says 1643. So the first 2 numbers are 16. That means it was in 2016. The last 2 numbers, 43, meant it was the 43rd week of the year. So this was made in 2016 during the 43rd week. So you have 5 years from that date. So you have till 2021 during the 43rd week. So you never actually have to register the tool from Milwaukee if you bring it into any Home Depot, or if you just go to milwaukeetool.com/eservice, you can figure it out from there. They give you a free FedEx label. You ship it back to Milwaukee for free.
All right, so you heard that, guys, straight from TTI, straight from Milwaukee. But I want to tell you guys one thing. If you use this on the job site every day, tough, rough environments, put a piece of electrical tape over this little sticker, guys. because I've seen them, I've had
Good
them.
advice.
They get worn out, you know, after like a year. This is, you know, you can't even see this anymore.
It is on the inside somewhere.
Yeah.
It is engraved
if you send
in.
it out, you can still send it out if you're not sure.
Right.
They'll give you a quote on it if it's out of warranty, but they'll be able to read the.
Plus, if you
thing.
purchase the Fuel Surge,
Right.
this only came out about 5 months ago, so they're gonna know that it's within the 5-year warranty without even having to get in the date code.
Right.
Well,
It's
it's
a very good
probably
point.
not going to break.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not even.
It's a Milwaukee. It's never gonna break.
It's never gonna break.
So, yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. We had some fun here. We did some live testing with the Ridgid. We got donuts. We went over some of the tools that are on sale here.
He's here Monday through Friday, 7 to 3, and he'll help you, and they'll ship it out and fix it for you.
Again, if you're in the New Jersey area, they'll be in Totowa tomorrow. Today they're in Riverdale. And really two nice guys down to earth, as you can see. You know, very honest too, and that's what's great. What's in the hard hat? The hard hat.
That's just for like
The drawings.
business card.
Yeah, this is like for a business card. Just put your business card in there and stuff.
Free giveaways.
Free giveaways.
Hey, all I need is a business card.
Yes. Hey, how about, can you guys do a giveaway? Like, is there a way, I know you have limited ones of these.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to give mine away. I mean, I'll give the shirt away. I mean, actually, I already have that going.
Yeah, let me give you. I'll give you.
Or give me something
screwdrivers.
else, just so we'll have some fun with this, guys. So the great guys at Milwaukee here are going to, and this is strictly from these guys. You know, look at this, great. They got all kinds of fun stuff.
That's for when you buy.
That's for when you buy.
Those are some good stuff.
Maybe he's got a little trinket to go with
Well,
the
I
t-shirt.
mean, I got a couple more of these guys.
Oh, cool. Just give me one.
Okay.
You got it. All right, so guys, we do got one of these. All right.
And a hat.
Oh, I need a hat. I don't even have a Milwaukee
Well, that's
hat.
for you.
That's for me. All right, you guys are screwed on that. All right, so I'm gonna give away one of these 11-in-1 screwdrivers. We went over it. You just pull it off. I got one hand right now, and we got a T-shirt. After the video here, again, guys. After the video, just comment whoever can find or knows the first Milwaukee tool I did a review on, and how much torque it has, and what's the weight. So I kind of always put that in the video. So you put those 3 things down. The first person who gets that will get this sent out to him tomorrow morning. All right? But I want to thank Sean again.
Thank you.
And
Anytime.
Eric, awesome, great guys, down to earth. Again, Totowa tomorrow, Riverdale today. I'm sure they're going to have another one of these down the road. Probably, the summer kickoff?
When's our next one?
Probably around June, July.
June or July, we'll be back, and we'll have some more fun. And follow Sean on Instagram.
Sean Benjamin Perry. SCAN. Benjamin Perry.
Benjamin Perry. Are you on, Eric, or?
Yeah, but it's not tools.
All right, not tools. Yeah, you want to see him with his dog and his cats. But all right, guys. Again, thanks for watching, and I appreciate all you guys on here watching. That's awesome. I'm very surprised in the middle of the day that you guys are on here. But that's awesome. All right, guys. So I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully, I'll have some type of video up this week, and we'll see what happens. But all right, I'll catch you guys later.